Kanye West is back on Twitter after he was canceled for the umpteenth time for his anti-Semitic tweets. People thought West's career was over, but ever since his friend Elon Musk took over Twitter, he has been inviting his friends back to the platform, including the rapper. And it seems like Shaquille O'Neal feels for West, as he used to be a narcissist himself. To know more details, keep watching. First up, Shaq states that he understands Kanye West. With the entire world seemingly against West, Shaq has offered him some support. Well, sort of. On the Big Podcast with Shaq, the former professional basketball player explained that he understands what West is going through because, like Ye, O'Neal also used to be a narcissist. He then went on to give examples and stated the first sign of a narcissist is that the mom takes the kids away from you, and the second is that things start disappearing. Obviously referring to West's ex-wife Kim Kardashian keeping the kids away from their father, at least as far as West states, which Kardashian constantly denies. Shaq revealed that at one point in his life, he did have the traits of a narcissistic person, but after he went through a divorce and saw his wife take his kids away, he matured. Talking about the incident, he stated that he had felt as if his career was over, but slowly he realized that the way to fix that was to be humble, which is why he was able to overcome being a narcissist, and now he doesn't look down on people anymore. While Shaquille talked about the heartless rapper's traits, host Nichelle Turner read a list of traits that describe a narcissistic person, and according to the list, narcissists have an exaggerated sense of self-importance, a need for constant admiration, entitlement, exaggeration of talent, and expectations of being recognized as superior. Now, let's discuss Shaq's views on Kyrie Irving. A professional basketball player had recently shared his support for an anti-Semitic film, which ended up getting in trouble. He was suspended from the league and had to come out with an apology. Only recently, his suspension has been lifted, but before that, O'Neal had talked about the matter at hand. Shaq said on TNT that it hurt him sometimes when they had to sit and talk about stuff that divides the game. He proceeded by saying that he stands for the equality of all people, and his views don't align with Irving's at all. He went on to say that Kyrie was a great player, and with being such a good player, he does end up being influential, which is a responsibility that he should take more seriously. Charles Barkley and Shaq had revealed that they weren't happy at all with the NBA's decision not to suspend Irving, and stated that previously players had been suspended for using homophobic slurs, and this fell in the same line. This ended up triggering West, and he attacked O'Neal. Coming up, West attacked Shaq. Of course, it wasn't completely random of O'Neal to mention West. During one of his rants, Kanye had attacked the 50-year-old basketball player and questioned his business dealings, and went on to say that he is being duped by Canadian billionaire Jamie Salter, who was the owner of the ABG company. The company deals in brand development, entertainment, and marketing. West had taken to Twitter and had tweeted out that Jamie had said that he was Shaq was in a 50-50 business with David Beckham and with Salter. But then West had told him that there was no such thing as a 50-50 business. To this, Shaq replied, "Believe me, you don't know me like that." He then told West to worry about his own business, and then went on to quote the once great Kanye West, "I got more money than you, so why would I listen to you?" Shaq concluded by telling West to get his family in order first, then think about coming for him. Moving forward, West returns to Twitter. After Elon Musk bought the social media platform, many people were waiting for him to bring back his friend West, and sure enough, that is exactly what happened. Marking his grand return, the rapper wrote "Shalom" with a smiley face on the 21st of November. Then, to check if it was actually working, he tweeted hours later, testing, seeing if my Twitter is unblocked." In response, his friend, the CEO of Tesla, wrote that you don't kill what ye hate, save what ye love, whatever that's supposed to mean. Musk did clarify that he wasn't the one to reinstate the Bound 2 singer's account, and that it had been unblocked weeks before he had taken over Twitter. According to Elon, West had just not posted in the past few weeks. The new CEO of Twitter explained that he was not consulted for this decision. Next, Kanye defends Kyrie. And while Irving is trying to apologize and save his reputation, West has come back on Twitter and is making things worse for him. While Ye is supposedly defending Irving, that is exactly what the 30-year-old player doesn't want. West is now making more wild statements where he explained that black people are also Jewish. His statements were clear when he posted a headline about Kyrie's statements where he denied being an anti-Semite, and Ye captioned it saying that you can't be an anti-Semite when you're a Semite. And while Irving's suspension has been lifted, West might end up making things worse for him if he doesn't stop making these absurd statements and dragging him and Shaq along with him. Now, let's discuss Irving's suspension left. As we told you guys earlier, Kyrie's suspension was recently lifted, and it is said that he could be returning to the basketball court sooner than expected. The 2012 Rookie of the Year was suspended on the 3rd of November and recently spoke to reporters and apologized for his actions. He talked to ESPN and stated that he doesn't stand for hate speech or anti-Semitism. Irving went on to say that he feels like everyone should have an opportunity to speak for themselves when things are assumed about them. He proceeded to say that he felt like it was important for him to take accountability for his actions and wished that there was a better way he had handled all of this. Up next, Trump overjoyed with Elon's Twitter takeover. The ex-president of the United States took to his Truth Social platform on Friday and announced that he was very happy that Twitter was now in sane hands and would no longer be run by radical left lunatics and maniacs that hate the country. Trump further said that the platform must now work hard to get rid of all the fake accounts that have ruined the place, and while it will be smaller, it will be better. He ended his statement by announcing that he loves the truth. Mr. Trump then claimed that his Truth Social was bigger than the other platforms and claimed that it had become somewhat of a phenomenon. Comparing it to other platforms like Facebook and TikTok, he stated that last week the platform had bigger numbers than the rest of these apps. Up next, major brands threatened to pause their advertising on Twitter. Even though the founder of SpaceX was probably excited to have Trump back, others weren't. The Wall Street Journal reported that major brands had allegedly threatened to put a halt to their advertising if Trump's account was reinstated. Musk then talked to the advertisers and stated that he couldn't become a free-for-all hellscape where anything could be said with no consequences, and insisted that the platform should be warm and welcoming for everyone. Elon had also publicly criticized the decision to ban Trump and called it a mistake. Talking to Financial Times in May, he stated that banning the 46th president from the platform only alienated a large part of the country since Trump spoke for them. He then stated that banning Trump didn't end his voice, but only ended up amplifying it among the right, which is why it was morally wrong to banish him from the platform. Wrapping it up, will Trump be returning to Twitter? While the tech billionaire would love to have his buddy back, it looks like Donald is over Twitter and has moved on to better things. Sorry, Elon. Back in April, the 76-year-old talked to Fox News and told them that he wouldn't be going back to Twitter even if Elon took over. He further explained that he planned on staying on Truth, and while he wished the best for Musk and supported him buying the platform, the Truth Social would continue to be the voice for him. Bloomberg reported that Elon intends to put an end to permanent bans on users because he doesn't believe in lifelong prohibitions. Many Twitter users were against the company's censorship and asked Elon to do something about it. And of course, in response, he tweeted that the bird has been freed, later on adding that it was now time to let the good times roll and announced that comedy was now legal on Twitter. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Shaquille O'Neal's claims about Kanye West? What do you think about West's return to Twitter? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.